Thursday, March 14, Immovable like Mount Zion. Read Psalm 125, verses 1 and 2. How are those who trust God portrayed here? Psalm 125, beginning at verse 1. Those who trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, which cannot be moved, but abides forever. As the mountains surround Jerusalem, so the Lord surrounds his people from this time forth and forevermore. Those who trust in the Lord are compared to Mount Zion, the symbol of steadfastness and strength. The magnificent view of the mountains surrounding the city of Jerusalem inspired the psalmist to acknowledge the certainty of divine protection. In Psalm 5 and verse 12, "For you, O Lord, will bless the righteous. With favour you will surround him as with a shield." And Psalm 32 verses 7, "You are my hiding place. You shall preserve me from trouble. You shall surround me with songs of deliverance." Selah. And verse 10, "Many sorrows shall be to the wicked, but he who trusts in the Lord, mercy shall surround him." Unlike the mountains ruled by the wicked, which are being tossed into the seas, in Psalm 46 verse 2, "Therefore we will not fear, even though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea," the impressive durability of the mountain upon which Jerusalem was built inspires profound trust. The confidence in God's protection becomes even bolder in the face of the painful reality in which evil seems to prevail so often. Yet, even amid that evil, God's people can have hope. Read Psalm 125, verses 3 to 5. How are the righteous tempted? What is the lesson for us? Psalm 125, beginning at verse 3. "For the sceptre of wickedness shall not rest on the land allotted to the righteous, lest the righteous reach out their hands to iniquity. Do good, O Lord, to those who are good, and to those who are upright in their hearts. As for such as turn aside to their crooked ways, the Lord shall lead them away with the workers of iniquity." God's children can be discouraged by the success of the wicked and perhaps tempted to follow their ways, as we read in Psalm 73, verses 2 to 13. "But as for me, my feet had almost stumbled, my steps had nearly slipped, for I was envious of the boastful when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no pangs in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, nor are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride serves as their necklace, violence covers them like a garment. Their eyes bulge with abundance. They have more than heart could wish. They scoff and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walks through the earth. Therefore his people return here. The waters of a full cup are drained by them. And they say, how does God know? And is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are the ungodly, who are always at ease. They increase in riches. Surely I have cleansed my heart in vain, and washed my hands in innocence. And Psalm 94 and verse 3, Lord, how long will the wicked triumph? The utmost stability of Mount Zion cannot secure those who depart from the Lord. The people are still given freedom to put forth their hands into iniquity, we read in Psalm 125 verse 3, and turn aside unto their crooked ways in verse 5. The Lord is just and will judge the individuals who remain in rebellion along with other unrepentant sinners. Here is the call for God's people to remain immovable in faith and trust in the Lord, just as Mount Zion is their immovable refuge. That is, even when we don't understand things, we can still trust in the goodness of God. We read in Steps to Christ, page 106 and 107, the entrance of sin into the world, the incarnation of Christ, regeneration, the resurrection, and many other subjects presented in the Bible are mysteries too deep for the human mind to explain or even fully to comprehend. But we have no reason to doubt God's word because we cannot understand the mysteries of his providence. Everywhere are wonders beyond our ken. Should we then be surprised to find that in the spiritual world also there are mysteries that we cannot fathom? The difficulty lies solely in the weakness and narrowness of the human mind. God has given us in the Scriptures sufficient evidence of their divine character, and we are not to doubt his word because we cannot understand all the mysteries of his providence. End of quote.
This lesson was read by Dr. Percy Harrold for Christian Services for the Blind. Sponsored by the Sabbath School Department and distributed through Hope Channel Australia, this podcast is also redistributed by Hope Channel Germany, Christian Record Services for the Blind. It is also available on SoundCloud and through multiple podcast distributors, including Apple iTunes. And you can listen and watch at the same time on YouTube. Remember, God is always faithful.